Hello, hello. This is Dr. P.K. Srivastava presenting a video on breed multiplication scheme part 2. This is part 1 already. My video of part 1 is already prepared. It is uploaded. This is the second part of the same subject, that recent changes in breed multiplication scheme. What are the recent changes? So that we will be covering into this. Already we have covered three major changes into the part 1. So part 2 covers other changes what have been done into the scheme. This is our credential, and we go to the next slide. Next slide represents actually what are the changes, what are the highlights they have given, and which has to be considered by the applicant or dairy entrepreneur. So the eligibility, whatever things have been highlighted in the land and network area, and upload document, like what are the band details and DPR, what things have to be taken care, kept into mind before preparing the DPR or upload documents, and components and funding, how the funding is to be going to be approved by NDDB, and what are the things like animal purchase, civil and component equipment. These are the three categories they are going to approve your funding, and how the subsidy flows into 8 steps. Let's go to the eligibility criteria. Already individual and entrepreneur, it was there earlier, organization also was there, but now they have given a clarification, like these parties, these companies, like private limited companies, partnership firms, NGOs, and charitable trust, Gaushala, are not eligible to apply for this scheme. Let us go for the land. They have highlighted, because this part, the arrow part, if you see, it is already 50 animal component is added now, for the which we have discussed in our first part of video, where the northeastern regions, northeastern states, and hilly terrain, and 31 arid districts of the country have been highlighted, nominated, that they will be getting a leverage to have only 50 animal, 1 acre of land in 2 pieces within the same village. So if these things, these are the changes they have added into this land. Now land, they have already told about the ownership document has to be there. This ownership either in the name of the applicant or in the name of some other person. But if it is in the name of some other person, the registered lease deed has to be provided. And this lease deed should be showing the purpose. That purpose of lease deed should be establishment of breed multiplication farm. And if this land document is in other language, regional languages, it has to be translated, truly translated in the English or Hindi. So these are the criteria they have highlighted. Now they have highlighted is what is the net worth. Since the 50 animal component was not there, that they have highlighted now, and that they have added over here. Look at the second arrow. Now go to the second video, next slide, sorry. So upload documents are most important documents, and most of the cases the application is rejected on the basis of not correctly uploading the upload documents, especially the formats and land documents. So here they are talking about bank name, branch name, etc. This has to be given into the DPR, and DPR should also highlight these are the points which we have also underlined, and also they have bulleted these points. These points are most important to be included into the DPR. In the first part of the our video, we have highlighted, we have given that they are mentioning that DPR will be reviewed only when there is a upload documents found eligible, found correct. Okay, right? They come to the components and funding. They have highlighted that these are the three parts. What are these three parts? The animal purchase, the civil construction, civil infrastructure and equipment. These are the area where they are going to fund to the entrepreneur, the applicant. And how this 8-step subsidy, how the subsidy moves into 8 steps. Earlier it was given in 3 steps, 50%, then 25%, then 25%. Then it was further, the 50% was broken into 4 steps, and again 25 is broken into 4 steps, total 8 steps now. And what they are highlighting here is the duly signed grant agreement. The applicant has to sign a grant agreement between NDDB and applicant, and for the first physical verification and the beneficiary amount as well as bank loan amount, totally 12.5% will be given a subsidy if there is a disbursement of this part. So all these things, 1, 2, 3 points they are highlighting. Come to the second, again they are talking about if they have released this fund, so they need the fund utilization certificate. This fund utilization certificate has to be very meticulously made. It is the audited fund utilization certificate having bank statement, bills and invoices, etc. So the NDDB will be looking after into this before releasing the second installment. Then come to the third installment, second physical verification will be done by NDDB, and again the proof of disbursement of the fund from the bank and adding their own contribution, beneficiary's own contribution and duly audited fund utilization certificate. Similarly, here they are talking about again the disbursement of the bank loan and beneficiary contribution and duly audited fund utilization report. Then if you go to the next slide, you will find that they are again talking about third physical verification. And the same thing, bank and beneficiary contribution adding up to 65% is the disbursement that has to be there, and submission of the fund utilization report, audited fund utilization report with the bank statement, etc. So thing has to be very crystal clear from the bank side, from the applicant side and from the NDDB side. So similarly, the 6th installment, 7th installment and 8th installment. Now, if you go to the next, what we are highlighting here is what is our next video. Our next video is that kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please search Dr. P.K. Srivastava, Dairy Business Consultant YouTube channel. You will find that to watch the next video. Next video is another important video because as you know, the breed multiplication scheme, it envisages that an entrepreneur will be inducting 200 adult animals in first and second lactation. From where they get that? And so many applicants and so many number of animals. So even if the person gets those number of animals, how do they identify that this is particular breed, this is Murrah, this is Mehsani, this is Jafrabadi, this is Badavari? How they are going to identify? So we are giving in this video the tips to identify the correct breed character of the animal. How you will identify a Gir animal, how you identify a Sahiwal animal, all those things will be collected into this. And also, what are the examination to be done at the time of purchases, and plus how you can go with the other online animal trading companies and avoiding the touts and agents. All those things will be covered in this video. So please subscribe my YouTube channel and you will be finding all these details. Now what we request is kindly note down this number and our email so that you can raise your queries. Even then if there is some confusion in your mind, kindly raise the queries. We will be very happy to resolve your queries and give whatever information we can provide. We commit over here that whatever the data we have taken, it is from the NDDB side, and we are very much thankful to NDDB for coming into so much of crystal clear way of expressing the tidbits of this project, and it is definitely going to help to the applicants and to the dairy business entrepreneurs. We wish you a very good luck, and this video we presented in two parts. The next video also we will be presenting in two parts, part A and part 2. Kindly watch our video. Thank you very much for your support.